Hello and welcome back to my DireWolf 21.6 mod pack Let's Play. So I was looking at my electric furnace setup last time, and when I went out there it had only smelted up or cooked up a few basalt before it ran out of power. Now if you look at the solar panel, the power output is 1 EU per tick. But if you look at the electric furnace, the power use is 3 EUs per tick, so it's using 3 times as much power as the solar panel is generating. So it's guaranteed to run out of power, no matter how much you've got stored up in your bat box. So we're going to need to make that low voltage solar array, because that will actually generate 8 EUs per tick. It's not perfect. We've still got a ways to go, but I did have enough stuff to make the low voltage. Here we go. The low voltage solar array, and the low voltage solar array, I guess it doesn't say how much it makes, but there's 8 of these solar panels in here. It generates 8, so 8 EUs per tick. That will keep our furnace running all the time and with no problems. We can probably even overclock it. I haven't looked at the materials for overclocking yet. I think I can already do it, but I used a bunch of material to make 7 more of these solar panels, so I may not have enough anymore. So the first thing we're going to need is a wrench from Buildcraft, and you make that, not the forestry one. There's a lot of wrenches. They're popular. This one. The wrench from Buildcraft, which looks like this. So you need 7 pieces of bronze for that, and you get a wrench. A wrench will let us take apart machines from Buildcraft. If you do not use a wrench to take things apart, you will break your machines. In fact, there's a small chance you can break the machines Sorry, I got confused there. I know why I needed the solar panel, not the bat box. That's why I got confused. I know I needed more of these things. Okay, I need 8. So I built 7. We already have the 1. And unfortunately, taking apart your bat box means you lose all the energy in it. So I no longer have any energy in my bat box, but that's okay. Alright, so now we have the wrench. I can make the compact solar array from compact solars. 8 solar panels plus an LV transformer, and we'll get into transformers later when we talk about more power, but we just need one for now. So an LV transformer requires 2 tin cables, a coil, and some wood planks. A coil is 8 uninsulated copper cables and an iron ingot. There we go, 1 coil. I already have 10 cables left over. What am I missing? I think the answer is I'm missing nothing. Yeah, like I said, sometimes NEI gets confused with Buildcraft recipes. I'm not really sure why, but there it is. Okay, the low voltage solar array requires 8 solar panels and an LV transformer. There we go, a low voltage solar array. So go back over here, put my bat box back down. You can see it now has no energy, and whichever direction you place the blocks, that's what it's going to be facing, and I find that very annoying, but there's other ways to place it, but I just haven't found any good way to place them properly. But you need a wrench, right-click the face where you want the dot to go, and that's where it goes. By the way, you can see the wrench has durability as well. We don't want to use this wrench too much. There is still a small chance that it can break your machines, which we do not want. There we go. So there we go. It's powering up, and the electric furnace is powered. And as you can see, the red lightning bolt symbol, whatever that is is staying completely powered. It's using 3 EUs per tick, and we're generating 8 EUs per tick. We now have enough power to run our furnace indefinitely. In fact, we could almost run 2 more. We won't just yet, but so as you can see, it's kind of slow. We can leave it running, but it's still kind of slow. We'd like to get one of those overclockers. So anyway, like I said, the wrench can sometimes still destroy your machines. It's got a very low chance, but it still happens. So we actually want to make a flux-infused Omni wrench at some point, and that will eliminate any chance of destroying your block. They also have an electric wrench. I haven't used that. Thermal expansion. Not thermal expansion. Redstone Arsenal. Redstone Arsenal, which is a companion to thermal expansion, adds a flux-infused Omni wrench, and the Omni wrench can work with industrial craft machines as well, and there won't be any chance of breaking our machines. That's what we're going to use, but not yet. We don't have the machines to build that yet. So for now, our wrench is fine. We're not going to take apart the machines right now. We're going to leave that running for a while. And we now have enough power to run it indefinitely. So that's good. Let's see here. Well, that's all I had to show you right now. I'm going to go probably do some more mining. Yeah. I'll come back when I figure out what we're going to do. Okay, so I'm back, and I've decided what we're going to do. After looking at the furnace, it's running pretty well. We smelted up an entire stack, and I've taken it back. And as you can see, the bat box is fully charged, as it should be, because we're taking in more power than we're using. So we can now make some overclockers to help us make the furnace faster. But I've got tons of this basalt cobblestone, and I don't want to have to keep running back and forth. So I'm going to need some way of doing a bit of automation. So I'm going to try to add some automation to this system, at least a little bit. It's going to be rudimentary, but you know, it's better than running back for each stack. So the first thing we're going to need to make are some overclockers. And overclocker upgrade require 3 10K coolant cells, an electronic circuit, and some copper cable, insulated copper cable. Now, I've already done the math. With 32 EUs per tick, and starting off from 3 EUs per tick, we can put 5 overclockers in there and be just under the amount of energy we're generating. So it's pretty much perfect. And with 5, it's going to run much faster. You'll see that in a minute. So to make an overclocker, we need an electronic circuit, which we've already made, some copper cables we already have, and these 10K coolant cells, which you haven't seen yet. A 10K coolant cell is 10 plates around some kind of water source. If you use a bucket, you'll get your bucket back. You can also use a glass bottle, but you don't get the glass bottle back. So I've already made one 10K coolant cell. Okay, a second one and a third one. And as you can see, we got our buckets back. I made a couple extra buckets for this. The overclocker, and this another one where you can't shift click. NEI just gets confused by these 10K coolant cells for some reason. So click, put the coolant cells, the insulated copper cable, and your circuit, and we get an overclocker. And I've already made the other 4. I also want to make something from Buildcraft so that we can get stuff out of the furnace. So I'm going to use a hopper to put more stuff into the furnace, and we're going to use some Buildcraft pipes to get it out of the furnace and put it into a chest. So we're going to use a wooden transport pipe. That's how you get stuff out of inventories in Buildcraft. And it's just 2 planks and a piece of glass. You also need a redstone signal for it to work. I've already made a redstone torch. I've got a chest for it to go into. Our wrench, because I think we need to move the machine. So let's see what happens. So I shift right click to get my furnace back. I'm going to put it here, and as you can see, it's still charging up. It can go this way. That's fine. I'm going to put the wooden pipe in the back. I'm not sure quite how extraction stuff works in Industrial Craft. I think there are some special places you have to put things in and take things out of, but I know we can take things out of the back of an inventory. Uh-oh. It's going into that that bat box. That's not going to work. Okay, let's see here. What else could we do? Alright, I need another tin cable then, because I need to move this a bit farther away from the rest of the machinery. So, I think I already have some uninsulated tin cables. I do. So I'll get some more rubber bars, and we'll insulate this. I'm not actually sure if Industrial Craft loses energy the farther you transfer things. I think that it does, but I'm not sure. But this should be fine just to go here. And we will put our furnace back. As you can see, still powering up. And now our wooden transfer pipe and our chest, which I'll put right here, and our redstone signal, which I'll put here next to the pipe. Now I will put some basalt cobblestone in here. We'll put a stack of that in here, and as you can see, it's going to cook up into basalt. Okay, I must be confused by how Buildcraft works. We'll come back to that. Let's go with the overclockers. So as you can see, Wayla tells us it's using 3 EUs per tick right now, and the max power it can use or accept is 32 EUs per tick. An overclocker upgrade in one overclocker upgrade decrease the processing time to 70%. It'll run 70% as long time-wise, and it'll increase the power to 160%. So if I put one overclocker in here, it's now taking 5 EUs per tick. If I put 5 of them in here, you can see it's quite a bit faster, and it uses 31 EUs per tick. So that's going very fast now. Now, there's actually even a faster kind of furnace called an induction furnace, which I might make, and that will do an even better job. But, I wonder what's up with this pipe. Okay, I'm going to figure that out and go sleep the night away, and I'll be back when I figure out how to use Buildcraft again, because apparently I no longer know. Back in a flash. Okay, I'm back, and it's been a long time apparently since I've used Buildcraft, so I forgot you actually need power to pull things out of pipes. So we're going to get us a redstone engine. It's a simple engine from Buildcraft, which can pull things out of wooden transport pipes. We need planks, a couple gears, a piece of glass, and a piston. A piston, planks, cobble, iron, and redstone make us a piston. And we need 2 wood gears. And there we go, a redstone engine. So let's go back up here. If you look at Wayla, you can see the trigger is 1.0 Minecraft joules. In other words, if there's no Minecraft joules in there, it's not doing anything. So there we go. An engine, redstone's going to turn the engine on, and there we go, pulling stuff out of the electrical furnace and putting it into the chest. Now, as you can see, it's not very fast, but it's just an early automation system. We're not too worried about speed. We'll deal with that in another episode. For now, I will take the rest of this out of here, and let's work on the rest of the automation, which we're going to use the hopper for. I will put 64 basalt in there, and I think I can put 5 stacks into the hopper. Yeah, so it puts them in, it takes them out. It's almost as fast as, it's going to slow down a little bit, but it's not bad, really, speed-wise. So there we go, basalt, cobblestone I can put back. We could actually put more hoppers in here, but, I'm not going to worry about it. This is a pretty good system. Our energy, it's going to use as much as it generates, so that's perfect. Our bat box, our bat box is draining. I wonder if it's using slightly more energy than it's telling me it is. Because why would the bat box be draining? I wonder if there's energy loss along this cable. That I'm not sure about. Tell you what, we're going to take out one of the overclockers. We'll just use 4. And at 4, it's going to use 20 EUs per tick. That should definitely allow us to stay within our power usage. Oh. Okay. I'm apparently not very good at math. The solar array is generating 8 EUs per tick, and we were using 32 EUs per tick. There's no way we can do that. Okay, what can we do? Let's put 2 in there, and okay, it's using 8 EUs per tick, it's generating 8 EUs per tick. So, while we could have 5 overclockers in here, if we had something that was capable of generating 32 EUs per tick, we're actually generating 8 EUs per tick. So we can't use 4 times more energy than we put in. That's math. Alright, so I'm going to take these out for a minute, and you can see it is now storing up energy in the bat box again. Okay, so alright, we can't put everything on this one low voltage solar array. It's not powerful enough. That's okay. We're good like we are for now. I'm going to go sleep the night away so it has more power. We can still use 2 of the overclockers. And once we get a better power generation system, we can put the rest of them back. But we've got a nice rudimentary system. We'll put 2 in here, and it should pull it out faster than it generates. So the bottleneck is now cooking up the basalt. But that's okay. It'll get there eventually, and we don't have to sit here and watch it. So I'll put another stack in there, and I'll check the time. I think we're about done with this video. If not, I'm going to go back to that mine shaft, see if there's anything interesting in there. And, well, I'll either tell you something else we're going to do in this video, or we will wrap up this time. Catch you next time.